Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited today to be talking to you about the infamous Atlas 3.0 from Ruroc. And we have been waiting for almost 3 months. Yeah, 3 months for this helmet to finally get here, and here it is. So first we're going to do an unboxing. We also have with the Atlas 3.0 the Shockwave, and we're going to open that up too. We're going to see what's inside the box. Here we go. Infamous black box. So the first thing we've got some decals. Looks like this is the user's manual. Set that to the side. The additional visor that we ordered in the box. Actually set the helmet aside real quick. We've got some swag. We got a bottle opener, and we have an additional visor. Okay, thought I only ordered one. I'll set this aside. So let's see the helmet. What kind of wizardry is this? There it is. The Atlas 3.0 carbonized Titan. Nice high gloss finish. Carbon fiber accents. Feels good, feels light. I'm going to set that aside here. Then we're going to open up the Shockwave. Shockwave. Pull that off. There it is. Got the base and we've got the speakers. All right, so that is it. We've got the helmet, a nice bag. 1, 2, 3 visors, but I only remember ordering one extra, so be curious as to find out what the extra one is. We've got the user manual, we got some decals, and got to have a bottle opener, right? Because everybody drinks who wears a Ruroc, right? All right, so we are going to dive into the nitty-gritty with this helmet. We've read the love, we've read a lot of hate, and I'm going to make my own opinions on it, and I hope you guys stick around and check it out. All right, let's jump in. So the shell on the Atlas 3.0 is made of T300 carbon fiber. It's got gold leaf accents with some carbon fiber here and there, and it's all coated with this really nice gloss finish. I have to admit, I'm pretty particular when it comes to the details, and I've looked this thing over and under, and I have to admit, man, it felt great with other helmets in the same price range. They've also updated the shell so it's smoother and quieter. Now, one of the biggest updates to the 3.0 as opposed to the 2.0 is in the visor. They've removed the visor covers, which has made the visor more aerodynamic, which also reduces the wind noise, which makes a quieter helmet. They've also added a demist position over the 2.0, which in my opinion is crucial when you're wearing a helmet. You never know when you're going to need to, but if you have to, it's there. Now, the edge-to-edge visor also boasts a generous field of view with 215 degrees horizontal and 100 degrees vertical. So the visor mechanism has been reduced in size and made thinner, which helps to increase the safety of the helmet by increasing the amount of EPS that they can actually put into the sides of the helmet. And like I said before, this makes it more aerodynamic and therefore less wind noise, quieter helmet. They've also updated the visor lock, which removes a hole which was in the previous visor, which, you guessed it, reduces the wind noise and makes a better seal. Again, a big update. And finally, I want to point out that they claim that the visor swap takes place in less than 30 seconds. Now, I tried it a couple times, and after getting the hang of it, I could say that I could do it in less than 30 seconds, but it does take a little bit of practice getting used to it. All right, let's go inside of this and check out the liner. They claim that this is the next level of thermal protection and breathability. So the double face fabric has been improved for better evaporation and moisture transfer. The cheek pads also sport the emergency release straps, which are helpful in a crash. And there's additional thicknesses that are available on Ruroc's website. So also on the inside, you have the chin vent. It's a multi-position switch, but other than that, there is no switch for the intake or the exhaust ports anywhere on the helmet. All right, now it's time for the bonus nuggets. These visors, which I've got 4 of them, there's 5 additional colors for 9 total. The Atlas 3.0 also has the Fidlock chin strap, which in my opinion is absolutely fantastic. I love this setup. I know D-rings are probably the safest that you can get, but as far as ease of use with your gloves on and your gloves off, it's hard to beat the Fidlock, and they're still safe. Obviously, if they weren't, people wouldn't be using them on their helmets. It also comes in 3 shell sizes, which makes it nice for different size helmets. Another big option that the Atlas has is the Shockwave sound system. We're going to be doing a completely separate video that shows the installation of the Shockwave, and I'll talk about the performance of it compared to what I use now. And last but not least, safety. Now, just recently Ruroc has posted on their website that they received 4-star sharp rating on their helmet. Now, some people put a lot of weight in these different agencies and their qualifications. Some people don't put anything on them. But what I do know is that in the Ruroc Facebook group, there have been multiple posts from people who have showed their damaged helmets and talked about how well they performed. That says a lot to me. Now, I'm sure other manufacturers can do the same thing, but when people gripe and complain about the quality and the safety of the helmet, I mean, the results speak for themselves. I heard a lot of people complaining about the fit. Feels pretty good. I think it could use the thicker pads that are an option that are unfortunately also out of stock right now. But it feels good. It feels light. Yeah, so the fit and finish of this helmet, especially the liner, man, it feels really good. I had this preconceived notion from reading other posts that it wasn't going to feel good or it wasn't going to be up to par with some of the other brands, but putting it on, man, it felt great. But overall, I feel like the quality, especially in the liner area, is just on par with the other manufacturers. And to be honest, my head size falls right at the upper end of small and right at the lower end of medium. So I ordered a medium with this one, and like I said, it fits really well. And with the thicker cheek pads, should be perfect. Again, we're going to try this on the bike. Stick with us. So my honest opinion about the Atlas 3.0, I like it. It's comfortable, it has a great field of vision, and it was fine as far as the wind noise. I absolutely love the Fidlock chin strap, and even though it's not my overall favorite helmet shape, it's starting to grow on me. The graphics really look fantastic, even though they are slightly skewed on the top and the back. Plus the other small details, which I'm really particular about, they're all there. And this helmet, man, it definitely gets a lot of comments. So, what didn't I like? Well, like I said earlier, I needed the thicker cheek pads just trying it on in the shop. And after riding with it a bit, man, there's no doubt that I do. It's just a bit too loose for the way that I like my helmets to fit. Plus, at $525, I feel like the helmet should already come with the thicker and the thinner cheek pads. Standard. I know they give you an extra visor for free, but maybe they could give you the option of either the thicker pads or the extra visor free, and then let you decide. Just my suggestion. The other gripe I had was that closing the visor all the way, man, it was not easy at all. If I used both hands and pulled the visor down from the top, it would shut just fine, but while riding, trying to close it with one hand was, man, it was almost impossible. I feel like this is something that shouldn't take a special technique to do, and I was really a bit surprised about how hard it was to actually close. But that's about it. Now, would I recommend it to someone? Well, I wouldn't tell them not to get one, and I haven't installed the Shockwave system just yet, but for the price, I would probably steer them in a different direction unless they just love the look of the helmet. Then I would have to say, have at it. As far as the horror stories that I've heard and read about, man, I didn't see anything about this helmet that was scary. But you know what they say, you can't make everybody happy. Thanks for watching today, and be on the lookout for the follow-up video of the Shockwave installation and review. Be safe, be good, I'll see you next time.